happening, Nerd Force? Nerd Talker here. And today's video, or tonight's video actually, is going to be my review on my Star Wars comic that's based on the original trilogy. Directed by George Lucas in 1997. And it's a graphic novel based on it. Look at that. Star Wars, the original trilogy. It's got all the characters from the original trilogy. It's pretty cool. Yoda. As you can see there, Stormtroopers, Lando Calrissian, Boba Fett, C-3PO, Palpatine up the top there, old Ben Kenobi as well. As you can see on the front here, it's got Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Leia, and Chewbacca, and the Death Star. And I'll also show you what it looks like inside. Look at that. New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. And they're in Hoth. That's pretty cool. There's a pretty cool art style of Darth Vader. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And also Yoda as well. It's pretty cool. Please don't hurt me. I mean no harm. This is one of the most iconic scenes in Empire Strikes Back. I love you, I know. But this is one of the most iconic lines in Star Wars. And lastly but not least, Return of the Jedi, which is the final installment of the original trilogy. Like there's this scene when they're on the Jabba the Hutt's ship. It's pretty cool. Luke Skywalker with Yoda on Dagobah. They've even got the Ewoks fight. Look at that. It's pretty cool. The most iconic moment is the one I'll show you in a minute. This one right here. All the members from the prequel trilogy come out. There's Ben Kenobi, Yoda, and Luke's father, Anakin Skywalker. That's pretty cool. And that's pretty cool. Like, as you can see in there, it's all the same art style. Let's see if we've got the scroll to begin the story. So if you are a Star Wars fan and a Star Wars nerd, as I am, then I recommend this book, this comic. It's really good. It's really cool. And you don't have to see the movies to follow up. You can just watch the comic, see the comic, and read on it. And then if you like the comic, then you'll like the movies. Because it's pretty much the same story. Just, the movies are not based on that comic. This comic came out like this year or the previous year, I think. I found it the other week, this year, and I thought, well, I'm a Star Wars fan, I would probably buy it. And I bought it, read it, it's really good. So I highly recommend to you, my Star Wars fans and Nerd Force, if you're into Star Wars, then there's the book comic for you. And in my opinion, I'm not sure if you all will agree with me, but I'd love them to do like a retelling of that, but this time, maybe the prequel trilogy. That'd be pretty cool. And also the sequel trilogy. And also the Kenobi series and the rest of them in comic book form. So we can read these, then look at the comics and all that. That'd be pretty cool. Like have a comic based on every single Star Wars movie that's in canon. And yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And also, please do an Old Republic show. That'd be pretty cool. And I want that to take place way before Phantom Menace. If they're doing this cinematic universe with Star Wars, I highly recommend them doing a Old Republic show that takes place way, way before the events of the Phantom Menace in a TV series. That'd be pretty cool. Not a limited TV series like you did Kenobi. I want to do a full-on TV series like maybe in the art style of Clone Wars, so in a way it fits in the universe. And after that show's done, skip a year or two, or do a time jump, where they have the events of a Darth Maul show. That'd be cool, and that takes place before the events of Phantom Menace, and there'll be just a story about him. And also after the events of Revenge of the Sith, I want them to do like a solo Darth Vader series before the events of Rogue One and Kenobi, which tells a story about his rise to power and just do something cool like that. The other shows I want them to do like is a Yoda series that again takes place in between maybe the events of Old Republic, well after that, and before the events of the Darth Maul show. That's what I want in shows. Like, they're doing really well at the moment with The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Kenobi as well. And I'm looking forward to the Endor series. I reckon that'd be cool. And those are just shows I want to do. Want them to do. So, yeah. If Disney's listening, please take my advice, or as you usually do, don't. But since Disney are doing well, I reckon they listen to the fans, which is awesome. So I highly recommend you do the shows that I thought of, and even do like the casting. Maybe have Darth Maul played by either Ray Parker, or I've forgotten the name, comment section down below, who played him in Solo and the TV series. So do that as well. And probably do a young Palpatine show as the Rise of Darth Plagueis. That'd be a pretty cool movie. Do that in movie form. The Rise of Darth Plagueis, Star Wars Darth Plagueis. That'd be a pretty cool movie. In the same art style as Clone Wars or live action, either way. Also do a series based on Qui-Gon Jinn, because that would really be cool. That would take place obviously before the events of Phantom Menace, and after, or either before, the Darth Maul show. That would be pretty cool. Your pick. comment section down below if you agree with my ideas or not. And I want them to also do like a show based on Count Dooku, about when he was training with Yoda. That'd be pretty cool. Like, seeing him train with Yoda, learning the ways of the light side, and then falling to the dark side, that'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, I think comment section below, I think he was trained by Qui-Gon as well, if I remember quite fondly of it. But I have a feeling that he was trained by Yoda. But shout out in the comments down below. But I have a feeling that it's leaning more towards Yoda than Qui-Gon. Because Qui-Gon only trained Obi-Wan. And he even mentioned in the Clone Wars series that Yoda trained an apprentice known as Darth Tyrannus, aka Count Dooku. So shout out in the comments down below if you agree with that plan, because I want this shared universe with the Star Wars shared universe to continue for a couple of years. So that'd be pretty cool. But I'm not sure if you all agree with me, but I want them to take out Kaylin Kennedy, because the way she ruined the sequel trilogy was not on. Like, I loved Rise of Skywalker, that was really cool. And I not really a big fan of Force Awakens, but the one thing I didn't like is how they treated Luke Skywalker in Last Jedi. Like, really turning the greatest hero of the galaxy into a grumpy old man. Like, he's a Jedi. Like, he shouldn't be acting like that. So, I reckon all of you will agree with me on that. That the best trilogies are the prequels and the original trilogy. But my favourite is the original trilogy. Even though I like the prequels, I like the originals. And the anthology series as well. Wasn't really too fussed on Solo. I liked it, but I'm not really a big fan of it. Because apparently got rid of Harrison Ford. What they should have done is made Harrison Ford look young in CGI and made him play Han Solo. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it happened. And I really liked the Rogue One series, like movie. That'd be pretty cool. That was cool. Seeing Darth Vader absolutely tread up those Republic soldiers. That was cool. Those rebels were torn up to shreds by Darth Vader. That was cool. Trying to get the plans for the Death Star to give to General Amidala, I think it was called. His name was. Then seeing young Leia, wow. Well, young teenage Leia. That was cool. Because that was leading up straight into New Hope. And the one thing that impressed me about Rogue One was seeing the revived Admiral Tarkin, I think his name was. Something Tarkin. That was cool. So, sorry if this video went too long, but I just wanted to share my opinion on it. Even though I showed my comic, which again is Star Wars, the original trilogy. And if you haven't already, please check out Obi-Wan. That's a really good show. And yeah, may the Force be with you, my Nerd Force. And Nerd Talker out. Peace. Thank you. And there may or may not be a trailer at the end of this video for the movie Mini Red Life of Maisie. Please check that out. And yeah. Again, Nerd Talker out. Peace. And also, please like and subscribe and press the bell icon for all notifications if you want to see my videos in time. And please follow my TikTok channel and my Facebook page of Nerd Talker. And I'm also known on TikTok as Nerd Talker Experience. So please check them out, because You guys are awesome. And again, shout out in the comments below, because I'm encouraging you. Just share your opinion on what you thought of my ideas of what movies I want to be in the shared universe of Star Wars. The Mandoverse, in other words. So, yeah. It should be called the Lucasverse, because Lucas started it all. So, come on, guys. George Lucas, the legend. So instead of, nothing against Dave Filoni and John Favreau, but George Lucas started it all, so it should have been called the Lucasverse. Comment in the sections below if you agree with that. Like I said, nothing wrong with those guys. I just want to clarify it. So, yeah. Again, Nerd Talker out. Peace. And please subscribe to my channel. And, yeah. Nerd Talker out. Peace.